Hey FamBam, welcome back. I hope you're doing fantastic. Let's take two. NYX can't stop, won't stop. Oh. We can't stop.
Pray for me, for me. Pray I find my way.
Hey FamBam, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Esther, MsTopacJay. Okay, so in today's video we're gonna be doing another foundation test, and in today's video we're gonna be testing out the new, not new to you babes in the US and the UK, but new to us in Australia because it just touched down a couple of weeks ago here in Australia, and we're talking about the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. If you're not new to my channel, you know I've already done a review on the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer, so I will not be using that in today's videos. Yeah, without further ado, if you yet to subscribe, please make sure you join the FamBam. Okay, subscribe down below, turn notification, and I also want to say thank you so much for clicking this video. Thank you for sticking with me, and without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. Okay, so here we are. So this is the foundation right here. I just picked this up a few days ago. I actually bought it online because I was too lazy to go in store. Yeah, so this foundation right here comes in 4 to 5 shades. I've just got my notes down, so if you see me looking down, that's where I'm staring at. Okay, so it comes in 4 to 5 even shades across all skin tone spectrum, and I'm really appreciative of that. Actually, NYX collaborated with Alyssa Ashley to bring out this foundation. You babes already probably know about that already because this foundation has been out since like August or whatever, you know what I mean? So all the shades covers warm, neutral, and cool undertone, which is fantastic. This foundation retails for $15 US, 15 UK pounds, and $29.95 here in Australia. All the shades, all the 4 to 5 shades are available here in Australia, which is fantastic, and we don't get that quite often, but I noticed that there's been a bit of change in the Australian market lately, so I really want to say thank you for really considering everybody and not just those who have more of a paler or lighter skin and whatnot. Okay, they're saying that this foundation is a 24-hour wear foundation, it's waterproof, lightweight. They also say it's pigmented AF. Okay, go NYX. They say it's a full coverage foundation that will also give you a matte finish. It will control shine. It's a non-comedogenic foundation, which means it won't block your pores. And they're also saying this for normal, oily, and sensitive skin. They didn't mention dry skin at all in their claim, so I'm guessing they're saying that this is not good for dry skin and to proceed at your own risk. The shade that I picked up is the shade Deep Sable. If you know, recently NYX invited a handful of us for a focus group to try the new products that we're launching in November, including the foundation. They did a foundation match thing using a temperature testing looking contraption to, you know, match foundation to a skin. I don't know, you know what I mean? And the system suggested that my shade is 24, 22.7, and 25, which means 22.7 was like the average. Like you're saying that 20.7 is probably my shade in the foundation range, and 22.7 is Deep Walnut. 24 that I suggested is Deep Espresso, and 25.0 that I suggested as well was Deep Ebony. I swatched all those shades and none of it matched me. Now, I had to put it in consideration that I already had makeup on that day, so it's probably not as accurate when you have makeup on, because it seems like all the shades I selected would be good as a contour on me, because we're the last few shades in the range. Okay, but I decided to swatch Mocha and Deep Sable, and Mocha seemed a bit darker, like it dried a little bit, just a little bit darker. I still could have probably made it work, but you will see that's a little bit deeper than my skin tone, and Deep Sable just seemed perfect. So this is what the foundation itself looks like. It comes in a 30ml glass bottle. This is a glass bottle, has a cap, and it also has a pump, which is fantastic. Love this packaging. This packaging reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation packaging, except with the exception of a pump. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so in terms of primer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Revolution Pro Prime and Hydrate Primer. I'm using this mainly for its hydrating components, and as I mentioned before, I don't want to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer because that's a bit too dry. And if this foundation is exactly what other people have been saying about it in terms of its consistency, like that it dries down and they say it's matte and whatnot, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. Okay, so on this side I'm going to use a sponge, specifically the Real Technique Face and Body Sponge, and on the other side I'm going to use a brush, specifically the Shop Me Say OA Studio F23 brush. Ooh, this looks better at the NYX headquarters, but it looks a little bit lighter right here. Only used a little bit. So I pumped 2 pumps at the back of my hand, but I've used about 1 pump on this side. I don't mind that shade. It might have the tendency to look a little bit casty, It looks like a really nice natural coverage. This is not full coverage whatsoever. Perhaps it's more of a beautiful coverage type of foundation, not full coverage off the bat, because they said it's full coverage, you know what I mean? So I would have to like build it up. So let's try that. We have more of a light to medium coverage right here, but I want to stop here. I don't want to, actually, I haven't really been wearing makeup. Actually, not really. I haven't been wearing makeup at all for the past 2 weeks. So I'm kind of used to not having anything on my face. So I'm just going to leave it like this, more on a medium coverage, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and apply it on the other side using a brush. And before I proceed, just quickly tell you the consistency. It's not runny. Oh, it's a bit runny actually. I actually like applying it with a sponge. Let's see what it is like applying it with a brush. Yep, and it's definitely dried a little bit darker, as you can see. It applies nicely with a brush as well, you know what I mean? But I think I would rather the sponge, because there's something, the sponge kind of, like you can see this side still looks a little bit, just a little bit radiant, but this side doesn't really look radiant. Does that make sense? So the sponge makes it look less radiant, almost mattifies it quicker. Yeah, it's definitely gone a bit matte on my face, but not like slappy face matte. Comfortable matte. It's not drying. Maybe I still would have been okay using the primer. I should have used primer on one side. Can stop now. It's okay. I've already done a dedicated review of that one, so it's fine. I love the way my face looks. It looks really nice and natural. Absolutely love it. So let's just take 2 more pumps. So altogether, we've used about 6 pumps. The pump doesn't really dispense a hell a lot. It dispenses a moderate amount of product. So I'm gonna put it just in some areas. That is beautiful. I just slapped myself on the thighs. Yeah. So here we are. This is it all applied. Face is looking good. Face looks really nice and natural. I wish I wake up like this, you know, no spots and whatnot, just look really nice and even. We're still seeing on a medium type coverage, full coverage in some areas, but not everywhere. Like you can still see it, a black spot right here, and that's okay, you know. We don't need a massively full coverage foundation all the time. Sometimes I really do want a full coverage beat, you know. But these days I've just been okay with just my face. So right now I'm like, I'm okay with this. Feels, it's not matte, it's kind of like semi-matte. It doesn't seem to transfer when I touch it, like it doesn't transfer on my hand, which is good. Yeah, wow, that's really cool. There's only like tiny stain of brown on this, but not like massive. So I don't really want to set this with a powder, but at the same time I also don't want to shoot myself in the foot. I don't know. I'm not gonna set it. Let's not set it and wait around that 4 hours and what don't see what the face is gonna look like later on if I need to then touch up with a powder later on. So let's not set it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze my face and all that on camera. I'm gonna show you on camera without talking, and I'll be right back. But before we go, this is what the face looks like. And the time right now is 9:47. Oh, 9:48. Let's just say we finish applying at 9:45 to make things a lot easier on both of us.
And I know you got someone next to you, so I won't waste none of your time. Got my drink in hand in a lonely bar, and the thought of you came to mind. When I said I was doing better, I was caught up in my pride. I want you more than ever, and I want you here tonight. So tell me, are you thinking about me the way I'm thinking about you?
All right, so here we go. The time right now is 10:12. So I've been away for a little bit, and I apologize for the beginning of this video. I just lost all my voice recording for the video, and I am so gutted, but I'm sorry, okay? I just have to keep going. All right, so anyway, this is my face is looking like. Everything looks nice. I still didn't set the foundation with a powder. I just applied a pea-sized amount of concealer under my eyes, and I set it with a little bit amount of the Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder. Bronzed up a bit, apply blush, and also kind of highlighted just a little bit, you know what I mean? And I didn't really do much to my forehead area because I've got fringe anyway, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I will come back to you guys and check in with you all later on as soon as I notice any difference. If I don't notice anything, I'm just gonna keep going, keep it a long stretch. I'm going to church now. I don't want to miss the 11 o'clock service, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye. Hey babes, I am back. Time right now is 5:42. So 3 minutes, in about 3 minutes, it'll be 8 hours. And this is my face. This is my face. My face still looks good. My lip doesn't, but my face still looks good. The only thing I've done throughout the day is just kind of like touch my face a little bit like so, and I saw a tiny little bit of shine, but not like excessive. The foundation is still on my face. When I take some pictures or video, I notice that my face kind of look a little bit different to my neck. Like the undertone of the shade Deep Sable is not particularly my undertone, but it's workable. Does that make sense? The shade itself is nice, but the undertone, like the way it reflects in pictures and whatnot, is not perfect. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's been 8 hours and my face feels good. And remember, I did not set this foundation with a powder whatsoever. And remember, and I also only used the hydrating primer as well. I didn't use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer with it. So with that, like, this looks really good. I'm actually quite impressed. I know it's only been 8 hours, but I'm really impressed. And I think I'm just going to stop here because the fact that I lost my voice recording this morning has really just dampened my mood of this for this video and whatnot. So I hope you babes understand. Even though I'm stopping the video here, I'm not going to take off the makeup until I'm ready to take it off. You know what I mean? Like ready to take it off. So I will update you babes in the description box down below, in the comment section down below as well. And with that being said, the foundation feels really lightweight. It felt really lightweight throughout the day. And I went to church and whatnot, so it was a little bit warm outside. It's a little bit warm in my apartment as well. And I haven't turned on the air conditioner, so it's gone through 2 different types of weather and it's still staying put. The only kind of shine I saw on my face was like minimal, and literally when I put my finger on it, it disappeared, and the foundation itself did not lift off as I was like putting my finger on it. So like it's not bad. Oily skin, this is absolute banging. And normal skin as well, and I would say that this is really super suitable for my skin type in terms of the formula. Anyways, that's all I've got for you babes today. Thank you so much for watching, babes. Shout out goes to every single one of you babes. I really appreciate your support and whatnot. And I know I haven't posted Vlogmas week 1 yet, just stay tuned for that. I think I might end up just combining week 1 to 4 together, or week 1 and 2. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see. Let me know what you prefer down below. Definitely not doing daily this year. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, babes. As always, whatever to love yourself, and I'll see you in my very next video. Bye. My girl, anything I can do just to make you feel alright. Hands on your body, I can look away. I just gotta say. Hey FamBam, welcome back. I hope you're doing fantastic. We already started messing up. I haven't filmed in so long. Anyway, let's take 2. So I've been trying to figure out how to pack my hair up because I now have a fringe. As you can see, I haven't had a fringe in so long, like years. All right, so shit, you have got to be kidding. Gotta keep going. NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. We can't stop, we won't stop. I don't really need to touch up.